something like crazy happened. Washington, D.C., 1430. Operation Helen of Troy. Assigned agent, Legacy. Codename L.O.V.E. Nationality, redacted. Age, redacted. Skill set, close quarters combat, infiltration, asset isolation, and seizure. Mission status, underway. Let's go over this one more time, just to make sure you've got it right. Send the visuals to your smart glasses now. Your target is Rebecca Knight, heiress to Knight Industries. She's currently attending a party hosted by one of her father's top executives. Your job is to find her and bring her to the marked location, without anyone finding out. Sources suggest that she'll be leaving soon. The time is of the essence. Get to it. The refreshers seem pretty unnecessary, don't you think? I have never had a major incident in any of my missions so far. I think you're forgetting the incident in Hawaii. Assigned agent, Lucy Thompson. Codename, Ishtar. Nationality, English. Age, 25. Skill set, small firearms, intel acquisition, coordination, and execution. You still can risk showing your face around the locals. As a secret agent, that's a very bad thing. How do I respond? Promise to behave. Nothing like that's going to happen again, Ishtar. I'll be as professional as I can possibly manage. Lucy rolls her eyes. That's hardly a comfort, Agent Loki. Yeah, of little faith. Well, this is your opportunity to prove yourself. I'm getting word that the target is making preparations to leave as soon as eyes are off of her. So soon? Does the girl not like to mingle or what? You'd better move. We'll have agents in the party move to intercept and keep her busy as long as possible. Roger that. I adjust my tie as I step onto the sidewalk of a high-class neighborhood, carefully surveying the surroundings. Looks like the entrance is heavily guarded. 2 guards and a hound at the gate, and one more in the security booth. It's like they expected something to go wrong. I'm going to need some help on this one. Masako, this is Dina. Dina? You and Ishtar get cool code names, so I wanted one too. Assigned agent Masako Shibuya. Codename Dina, self-given. Nationality, Japanese. Age, 19. Skill set, electrical and mechanical engineering, software, hardware, hacking, Python, JavaScript, C++, PHP, SQL, etc. That's a lot of stuff. I don't even know what half that meant. Alright, Athena. I need you to help deal with some guards. Are you patched into their system? Of course. It was easy peasy. What do you need me to do? I think we'll need something to draw them away. Surprise me. I'm sure you've got some ideas. Surprise me. Gladly. I glance around waiting for my cue, and suddenly, electric pops start to sound from the security booth as their hardware begins sorting out. The 2 guards at the gate are startled and run over to assist. You've got 30 seconds to hop over the fence and risk steering my nice suit. You wanted me to surprise you, right? Surprise. I shake my head and spring into action, leaping to the top of the fence with a running start. Rolling over the top, I'm just barely able to clear it. Phew! I straighten my jacket and readjust my glasses as I walk toward the guests. That was easy. Thanks, Miss Athena. You're welcome. Good luck. And now, this is Loki. I've successfully joined the party. Affirmative. Target is currently located in the square by the fountain. I suggest you not to worry, Ishtar. I have already got a plan in mind. When you say plan, do you mean a real plan? Or are you just going to improvise? You know me too well, Ishtar. I'll contact you once the target is secured. Hold on just 1 minute. Let's see you. Step 1. Locate the target and engage. Scratch that. Step 1 is to grab a glass of bubbly. I wave my way through the partygoers with a confident swagger. After all, the best way to look like you belong is to act like you do. All around me are well-dressed men and women from around the world, each one clearly trying to network with one another. I have never seen so many fake smiles in one place before, and I used to work in retail. Armed with a dashing smile and a few friendly nods, I continue my search until I see her. Rebecca Knight. She's even more beautiful than in her file. In a stuck-up princess sort of way. Target, Rebecca Knight. Codename, Helen. Nationality, American. Age, 22. Skill set, question marks. The heiress has a slightly sour expression, like she's just waiting for her moment to break away from her current conversation. I think I should help her out with that. I straighten out my stance, but on an air of authority. No, I straighten out my stance, but on an air of authority, and make my approach. With a gentle firmness, I place my hand on her shoulder. An instant, she turns toward me. What are you? Forgive me, ma'am. But you're needed answer. Promptly. She's clearly confused by the interruption, but I can tell by the look in her eyes that she sees this as a golden opportunity to escape from the boring corporate talk. And she's all too eager to take it. Well, if it's important, I suppose I have no choice. Rebecca briefly turns to the executive that had been talking her ear off just moments earlier. Forgive me, Mr. Buckley, but I've got to be on my way. She doesn't wait for him to so much as utter a few words before marching off. Naturally, I go along with her. We walk about 20 feet away, separated from the bulk of the group before she comes to a sudden stop. Her gaze fixated on me. So, what is it? Are you security or something? Actually, I'm a spy. I just infiltrated this party and came to talk to you as a part of a big, secret mission. Rebecca raised her eyebrow. If you're trying to make a joke, you need some serious one. Harsh. Maybe someday someone will actually believe me when I use this line. That wouldn't be good. Rebecca crosses her arms and gives me a good, long look over. I don't think I have seen you before. What's your name? It's Lucas. I see. I should probably thank you for dragging me away from all those stuffy suits. But I don't have time to chat much longer. I need to be on my way. Rebecca points over her shoulder to an expensive-looking car with a driver already waiting to take her away. Bingo. I'm just going to freshen up and then I'll I'll be on my way. Goodbye. Just like the man before, she doesn't bother to wait for a response before taking off toward the host's lavish powder room. Looks like I have got my chance. Ishtar. I know. Just because you cut off or comes doesn't mean my surveillance stops working. Right. I should have known it wouldn't be that easy to have some privacy. So you heard all of that? Heard and witnessed. Is it really wise to approach the target so casually? Aw, Ishtar. Don't tell me that you're jealous. She's a beautiful girl, obviously. But she's not really my type. Well, for your information, she's kind of like my favorite civilian. When she lets out a shallow sigh, her usual response to my humor. What I mean is that we have no idea what the client intends to do with her, and her knowing your face would be extremely unwise. I am pretty memorable, aren't I? And yet somehow you haven't fallen for my good looks and charm. Focus on the mission, please, Agent Loki. Alright. You're thinking what I'm thinking. Incapacitate the driver and take his place? Exactly. You need to be quick. Masako got me access to the cameras inside the van. It doesn't look like the target will be in there anymore. Copy that. Moving to make the switch? Good luck. I approached the lot where all of the executives have their expensive cars parked. From the look of it, only Reckless has a private driver. Coast looks clear. But I can't risk being spotted taking the driver down into the open like this. What should I do? Pretend to be security. My previous round. I looked down at my suit as I surveyed the area. I don't quite match the guards around here, but these sunglasses give me a certain air of authority. Let's give it a go, huh? I shift my stance to make my shoulders look broad. I don't know how to pronounce that one, and walk with an authoritative march toward the driver. Excuse me, sir. Yes, sir. You're going to have to come with me. Standard security check for Miss Knight's safety. But it'll only take a moment, sir. Grabbing his arm tightly, I lead the driver to a secluded section behind the hedges. He's completely unaware that he stepped into my trap until the exact moment that strike. A quick strike to the back of the head to followed by a swift tackle to the ground. What are you doing? Shh. I pull a cloth from my pocket and wrap it around his head to gag him while keeping his arms pinned with my legs. Once he's unable to make more than muffled sounds of alarm, I've got time to pacify him properly. Reaching into my suit jacket, I pull out a small kit with a needle and several types of toxins. Sorry about this, pal. I'm sure you'd like me if we met some other way. But you're going to have to go to sleep for about 20 minutes. Jamming the needle into one of the vials, I fill it with one of the agency's numbing serums. This should do the trick. Seeing the needle, the driver tries once more to struggle underneath me. But once I've got the needle stuck in his neck, it's all over for him. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Eventually. Side effects rarely last more than a few days. But you may end up forgetting the last week of your life. Or a month. It varies really. At least think this makes for an interesting story, don't you think? I pull the needle out just as the driver falls asleep. Phew. I hope his clothes fit me. It's not really my style, but he'll have to do. Don't go peeping on me while I change. Got an Ishtar? I know you want to. Lucy doesn't even bother to respond. Does that apply to me too? Yes, it do. Masako lets out a huff. I didn't even know she was still patched in. Not exactly a tailored suit, but I think it passes. After transferring my equipment, I don the driver's cap and make my way back to the car. Little Miss Hira's car looks just as good inside. All the bells and whistles. I wonder if she's ever even driven it herself. I take a few seconds to breathe and relax in anticipation of another successful mission. And around here it should be like new to me. I don't know what's gonna happen now. We're in the home stretch. All that's left to do is wait. A few minutes pass before Rebecca gets into the back seat, not sparing me so much as a glance. Damn. Let's get out of here, driver. Take me back to my hotel. I shift my voice a little to make sure she doesn't recognize me. As you wish, madame. From the rearview mirror, I can see her cast the briefest of looks my way before burying herself in her phone. Just as I expected, a girl like this would never notice if the help were any different. I'd almost feel insulted if it weren't entirely to my benefit. With the push of a button, the car's engine fires up and we take off from the party. As we weave our way through the packed streets of Washington, I studied the no doubt expensive car's dashboard. This thing's pretty high tech. I lower my voice and patch back into comms. Masako, can you make sure this thing doesn't have any tracking software? What did you say? Oh, I didn't think she'd be paying attention. What should I say? Nothing, madam. Just using the GPS. Did you enjoy the party? Did you enjoy the party? I was just curious if you enjoyed the party, madam. A slight look of disgust crossed Rebecca's face as though she's offended that I would even engage in conversation. Oh, wow. No way. I'll cut her some slack. She doesn't even know it's us. It was more of the same old crap. People trying to get something from me. Like they have anything to offer in return. Although there was this one handsome guy. Hey, yo. I see. You got all my attention now. Really? Suddenly, Rebecca perks up. But forget you heard that. I won't forget. I don't want to forget. I can't help but crack a little smile. Yes, ma'am. Security system disabled, Loki. You're clear to move to the drop-off point. Thanks, Masako. A few minutes pass when I notice Rebecca fidgeting in the back seat. Is something wrong, ma'am? Yeah. This isn't the way to my hotel. Oh, dear. Wow, she got on quickly. I guess now it's a time as any. Masako, override the locks. Say what? What do you think you're doing? Wide-eyed, Rebecca looks out the window and starts fiddling with her door handle. I calmly pull my pistol from my belt and point it at the panicked heiress. Very sorry, Rebecca, but I'm going to need you to cooperate. That kid's how I met you. I mean, no, your mom, no, your mom, not the. I mean, my. How could I mess that up? She just like messed with my brain cells. I'm drinking my water. I play this one. I play like 99% of the 30 cents. What do you think you're doing? Just my job, Miss Knight. I'm sure you understand. Rebecca keeps completely still, her body rigid, and her fingers curved tightly in her lap. She's being very careful while my gun is pointed at her. Surprisingly, the hearse doesn't look as terrified as I expected. I guess she's just trying to hide her fear. It's obvious from her behavior. I have to give her some credit though. She's a pretty good actress. Rebecca's nose wrinkles as she practically snarls at me. Don't think for 1 second that you're going to get away with this. My father will find me. Not likely, I'm afraid. Not unless you've got some kind of tracker embed under your skin or something. You don't, do you? What kind of question is that? Just making sure. Anyway, you and I won't be spending much time together. Once I hand you off, our relationship is over. But we had some good times, right? Wait a minute. Rebecca narrows her eyes at me, leaning slightly to get a better look at my face. You're that guy from the party? You got me. Lucy did warn me about showing my face so openly. Sorry, I mean Ishtar. Well, whatever. It's not like it matters if you know her first name or not. Rebecca's eyes widen slightly at that. A crack in her calm demeanor finally showed. What do you mean by that? Are you going to kill me? I mean, I hope not. I will do anything to try to save her. Kill you? No. I was only hired to pick you up. Come to think of it, I don't know what's planned for you. The hearse lets out a deep, shaky sigh. That's even worse somehow. She seems to still herself again rather quickly, sitting up straight with an indignant glare pointed right at me. Can you at least take that gun off of me? I'm already trapped in here. There's no reason to wave that around my face. I briefly considered making an innuendo in response, but decided it's too crude even for me. Innuendo. Instead, Simp? I guess you're right. It's not like you're going anywhere. And I always did have a shaky trigger finger, so I would avoid any unfortunate accidents. What? I'm kidding. She doesn't laugh, but I can't help snickering at her reaction as I set the gun down on the passenger seat. If you don't mind, I need to update my contact. Can you keep quiet for a few? Rebecca's jaw drops, offended by the gall of my request. She crosses her arms and pouts dramatically as she turns her head to look at the darkened window. I'm not a fan of the attitude, but I've got to admit, she's pretty cute when she makes that face. I was thinking the same thing even though I didn't see it. Ishtar, come in. This Ishtar. Do you have the target? Affirmative. Helen is in the ship. I don't know the fable very well. Not relevant. You're on route to the drop-off point. On the way. ETA is 6 minutes. Roger that. When you have completed the drive, meet me at the spot G for reuniting. Ooh, Ishtar. I usually prefer dinner first. Lucy's face becomes like stone as she stares at me blankly. How many more times will it take for you to stop finding that joke funny? Oh, I've got some. Wait. I didn't understand this joke. But there is a way for me to understand it, I guess. Or have stopped finding it funny long ago. But I'll keep it up until you finally laugh. Ishtar out. So soon. I wanted to check a little longer. Should I? Grab in silence. Or I mean, you could chat with Rebecca. I guess I can wait until after the job is done. Roger that. I sit back in my seat. No, I forgot the sound. Damn it all. I sit in the back seat prepared to drive in dull silence. And I read like everything is so perfectly. Oh my god. No. Oh well, whatever. Maybe I can listen to the radio or something. Or I could always. Who's Helen? Huh? You said Helen. And you sounded like you were talking about me. My name is Rebecca. I know that. What kind of secret agent do you take me for? Helen is your designation code name for the mission. No, designated code name. You know, like Helen of Troy. Her nose wrinkles a little. I hate that name. What's your code name? Loki. So your name is Loki and that partner of yours is Ishtar. That's right. And yet I'm saddled with the name of a helpless maiden from some old Roman story. I think it's Greek actually. Whatever. It's stupid. Don't look at me. I didn't pick it. Well, whoever did at least got one thing right. Which is what? My beauty attracts the desire of everyone around me. Jesus Christ. I mean, she's not wrong. Rebecca flips her hair and smiles smugly. As vain as she sounds, the remark manages to make me chuckle. Maybe this girl isn't so bad after all. It's a shame we're not going to have time to get to know each other. When we arrive at the meeting point, I ready my pistol and get out of the car to to scout out the area. No one around. Good. I open the back seat door and let Rebecca get out. I take a step back, allowing the Harris room to get out of her own. We're here, Miss Knight. If you wouldn't mind stepping out of the I am. Rebecca gracefully but grumpily climbs out of the back seat and takes a look around. And suddenly it seems to set in just how much trouble she's really in. After all, it's nothing but a decrepit industrial area without another soul in sight. Oh my god. Not to rush you, Rebecca, but out of nowhere she snaps at me. Do not call me that! The Harris grits her teeth, nearly growling in her fit of rage. Alright, we're not on a first name basis yet. Anyway, if you'll follow me. Not that you have much of a choice. Keeping her as close as I can, I carefully escort the Harris into the rundown warehouse. Every door but the one we came in looks to be sealed off. The perfect place to bring a captive. As soon as we enter the room's central area, the speaker system comes to life above our heads. You did a good job bringing Miss Knight to me, Agent. It really was worth every penny. I glance around for any sign of the contact, but there's no one to be seen. He must be broadcasting from another location. But then who's going to take the girl off my hands? My part of the job is done. Who do I hand the package off to? Hey! Don't call me a package! That's even worse than the code name. Right, about that, I'm afraid there's been a change of plans. My knuckles tighten in dread. That's never a good thing to hear. What should I do? Refusal, right? That's not how it works, my friend. My side of the contract is already complete. Technically, yes, but you were sloppy. Private security forces are already out searching the city for Miss Knight. And as a consequence, you're going to have to kill her. No. No. And no. What? You can't be serious. Tears quickly begin to form in Rebecca's eyes as she finally shows her fears. Why is their music so happy? What the hell? We're talking about murder here. She turns to me with a pleading stare, my hands quivering at her sides. I grimace a little and turn to address the disembodied boys. I refuse. You do? Do you? That's funny. I don't recall asking. I'm giving you an ultimatum. Kurt, kill her now, or you both die. In one coordinated instant, the one sealed door are broken through all around us. A bleeding four-armed and identically armored man bursts into the room. No, the bleeding four-armed and identically armored man bursts into the room. I already said that in English. Fine, okay, whatever. Then take a semi-circle position around Rebecca and me, guns aimed directly at us. What the hell? This can't have been a change of plans. He set this up. Rebecca lets out a wailing shriek and quickly hits the deck, absolutely trembling. Oh my god, no. Please, I'm begging you. I scanned the soldiers with a slight scowl, hidden muscles, fingers on the trigger, all of them. They're not messing around. But I can't just kill this girl. Let's see. Four men, all fully automatic weapons, and then there's her. I glanced over Rebecca, who still huddled on the ground with her head buried beneath her arms. Not my best odds in the world. Bet my best? I see. But I have made it out of worse situations before. The question is, what's my priority? No, no, no. It's like the first three chapters, the first three episodes. I refuse to do pre-matrix. I refuse. Even if it's tempting, it really is. Because I do want to keep her safe. Damn it. Damn it all. Also, I do have a question. Why keep her alive? Like, why didn't we just kill her right then and there? I mean, with this line of work, sure there might be like a couple of people we might have killed in the past, so like it doesn't make sense why you keep her alive. You see? I need a good explanation for this. But at the same time, we don't actually need one. We all just know that she is one of the choices. And she's the one I like the most. I call it her obsession. Her eyes are really pretty though. I don't want to put the girl at risk, but at the same time I'm only shot at getting out of here alive. I need to focus on dispatching the soldiers first before worrying about collateral. If she's smart, she'll take cover as soon as bullets start flying. Rebecca rises to her feet, legs still quivering. Her gaze shifts briefly to the corpses now surrounding us, but she's clearly squeamish and turns away. What do we do now? That is the question, isn't it? Or rather, one of many questions. Like, who exactly are these guys? I step up to one of the bodies and start to rummage through their pockets, looking for answers. Wait. Huh? I feel like I just missed like a chunk. So I just chose the answer and they instantly died? God damn. I step up to one of the bodies and start to rummage through their pockets, looking for answers. Aside from the usual combat essentials, there's not much to be found, until I notice something mounted at the top of the man's vest. A body cam. What do they need this for? Ishtar, come in, Lucy. I wait for a few moments, but there's no response. What the hell? She chose now to go on break? Unless, no, she would never do that. I shake my head, thinking about what to do next. Masako, I'm here. We were set up, Masako. The target and I were attacked and Lucy's not responding. What? Hang on, tracking signal. There's a brief period of dead air. with only the sounds of Masako's keyboard to fill the silence. Luz is still connected. She should be able to hear you. Weird. That's not all. The goons that tried to kill us are wearing body cams. Can you track the signal to see where they were being streamed to? I. Oh, crapsies. Legacy, there's no time. Why not? I'm picking up several radio signals en route. The police are closing in on your location so soon. Even if someone heard the gunshot, they wouldn't be that fast. No time to think about it now. I swiftly ripped the body cam from the soldier's corpse before rushing to Rebecca's side. We need to get out of here ASAP. Hold on, I'll be right back. We're back. What? Why? There's not a lot of time to explain. What should I tell her? We'll die! Because if we stay here, we're as good as dead. What do you mean? Are there more of those guys on the way? There very well could be. Like it or not, Miss Knight, you and I are in this together. And right now, we've got to go. Not wanting to waste another second, I take Rebecca by the wrist and start running. We hurry into her car and start the engine before tearing off down the abandoned road. I can hear police sirens closing in and shift into gear, absolutely flooring it. Thankfully, the sound starts to fade away as we put distance between us and the warehouse. Phew, I think we made it out. So what? Where are we even supposed to go now? That's easy. We go find my partner. I just hope she's okay. And that I'm wrong about my hunch. What's your hunch, that something happened to her? It could possibly be that. I mean, it does make sense that, well, we keep her alive because, in a sense, they did plan to set us up from the beginning. So there is that. So I can probably guess that's it. Washington, D.C., 1745. Operation Helen of Troy. Mission status unknown. Agent AWOL. So just step the mission. If no one knows what that is. Rebecca and I managed to arrive at the spot G without incident, ditching, or vehicle in an alleyway several blocks away. Yep, I now get the joke. I now get the joke. That must say a lot, doesn't it? Where are we? And why is everywhere you take me to some rundown hole in the wall? Because rundown places like these are where people like me can operate out of sight. Stay close to me. There's no telling what we'll find here. If anything at all. I just hope Lucy's alright. And that she hasn't betrayed us. Oh shoot! I thought she got caught or something. But betrayed? That didn't even cross my mind. Wow. I trust these people too much. Or well, these characters. These pixels. Making sure Rebecca stays behind me, I quietly approach the old train station building and draw my pistol. I take a deep breath and burst through the door. What should I do? Get down. Wide-eyed, I stare at the hole in the wall caused by the bullet. Just a couple of inches to the left, and it would have gone straight through the head. Oh, it's you. At the center of the old station building, I find Lucy sitting in a pool of blood with a pained grimace on her face. She's surrounded by bodies. They're wearing the same uniforms as the ones that attacked me and Rebecca. Lucy. Interesting. So, maybe Rebecca wasn't the target after all, but us. Huh, that's interesting, honestly. And well, I was right, she didn't betray us, she was just got caught. At least she didn't die just injured. And she took care of them all, goddamn. She's not like a maiden in distress. Nice. I like it. I rushed to my partner's side and help Lucy up. Check Lucy's wound. I dropped to my knees as her side. No, I dropped to my knees at her side and started looking for any obvious wounds. This is a hell of a lot of blood, Lucy. Any critical wounds? No. Most of the blood is theirs. She gestures weakly to the nearest body, which is when I notice her holding her hand over her side. You were hit. Grazed, luckily. I see that you and the target are unscathed. That's good. What happened on your end? Take a few minutes to explain the recent happenings and the attack. I see. It's exactly what I feared. We have been betrayed. The client set us up. I wouldn't be surprised if this was their plan all along. It seems like it. Excuse me. I'm still here, you know. Trust me, I know. But we need to get caught up on everything and get as much of the whole picture as we can. So if you would kindly keep quiet and let us talk. Damn. Rebecca responds with a dramatic pout before stomping off to the corner, mumbling to herself the whole way. Well, excuse me for not wanting to sit around and... Ayo, what happened? Oh. Oh, you call that a grace? I see the blood. What you mean? She has a point. They know about this location. We should find somewhere safe as soon as possible. We will. But first... Nope. We need to collect ourselves. Before we do that, we need to take stock of the situation. I know about as much as you do, Legacy. What else is there to discuss? I guess you're right. Now help me get up. Are you sure? It will be pain. It's nothing really. Just help me up. What do you? Carefully. Right. Slowly and steadily, I help Lucy to her feet. And seeing us finally start to mobilize, Rebecca marches back over. Are we finally getting out of here? Just about. First, we need to decide where we are. Hey, she changed clothes. clothes, right? Right? Also, that's a cute looking hoodie, man. Hey, did you find Lucy? I'm here, Masako. What's up? I've got news for you. Literally. Check this out. That's a handsome guy right there. Masako's screen disappears as she broadcasts what looks to be a press conference to her glasses. It's with great displeasure that I must announce to you all that the rumors to the kidnapping of Miss Rebecca Knight are, in fact, true. Not only that, but the sad news is that my own private security force, which had been sent to rescue her, were killed in the line of duty. BS, man. BS, you were the one trying to kill us. Alright, got it noted. Garbage. Name Jordan Anders. Occupation high-level executives of Knight Industries. Head of security. Does this have something to do with like inheritance? That if she dies, he has a chance to like be the head of the industry and stuff? Because like she's the only like here. Interesting. I am trying to connect the points as much as I can. Nationality American. Age 28. Goddamn, he's the oldest one here. Skill set: self-defense, security, public speaking. As unfortunate as their losses were, it was not for nothing. Through their efforts, we have managed to identify the culprits, as well as their leader, who was spotted with Miss Knight and whose picture we will be releasing to the press shortly. I want this man dead. Oh no, they're pinning the whole thing on us. If it so happens that the ones responsible are watching this broadcast, then I have one simple message for them. He points dramatically at the camera with a steely stare. I'm giving you a warning, Euchre. Surrender Miss Knight peacefully, or we will use whatever force necessary to get her back. And just like that, he returns to a relaxed stance. That's all for now. Thank you for listening. This isn't good. It's only a matter of time before our faces are out in the public eye. Huh? Just what are you two watching? Oh right, she doesn't have glasses to see the broadcast. It seems like our client is dead set on cornering us. But to what end? We still don't know. Rebecca stomps toward me and without warning she slaps me hard as she can cross my face. No. Rebecca stomps toward me and without warning she slaps me as hard as she can across my face. Ouch! What was that for? It's your fault that this all happened. You got me into this mess. That's technically true, but still, how should I respond? Simp! 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 You're right. There's a lot going on here, but I can't just shrug off my involvement. I'm sorry for getting you wrapped up in all of this. Rebecca crossed her arms and huffs. That hardly makes anything better. Hold on just a minute. Legacy and I just doing our jobs. No, Legacy and I are just doing our jobs. You're lucky it was him with you, or you might never have gotten this far. Of course, your girlfriend comes to your defense. You little prat. What did you just call me? Oh, there are far worse things I could be calling you right now. Damn. God, I hate it. Go ahead. Let's hear it. I want to know exactly what the kidnapping conspirator thinks about me. If you hadn't noticed, Legacy and I are the only reason you're still alive right now. You, oh boy. It's bad when Lucy loses her cool. I'll get them duke it out for now. I'll let them duke it out for now, I guess. Meanwhile, I need to figure out where we can hide. I walk away to find a quiet spot. Ah, much better. Though I can still hear them bickering in the other room, I can finally think more clearly. Masako? Still here. I just had the video fed off. So you heard all of that then? Sure did. Yikers. Is it a good idea to leave those two alone right now? I shrug and respond. It's better for me. It's better for me, honestly. Well, it's definitely better for me. I can't think properly with all the noise they were making. I hear you. I work best when I'm alone in my own space. Granted, I'm in a secure location with 3 layers of security, and you're in an already compromised site with absolutely no defenses whatsoever. I guess we should focus on getting you guys somewhere safe, huh? Any ideas? Looking. I can hear the sound of an unusually loud keyboard through the comms as Masako types away. Mechanical keyboard. I hate those things. Come on, you stupid piece of... Are you talking to me? No, sorry. Man, this reminds me like my friend. He'd be saying that some outrageous stuff, and I know it's not for me. But he's like, hey, yo, Legacy, you know that wasn't for you, right? Right? She is cool. I like her. My dad's old tech is garbage. I'm trying to upgrade, but it's also interconnected that replacing even one piece can break the whole thing. He says they're all threads of one greater tapestry. But I say it's a colossal disaster waiting to happen. The professor is a brilliant man. Maybe he's onto something. Misako rolls her eyes. Smart, sure, but he's also as stubborn as a mule. If I'm going to take over his position, all of this is getting a major overhaul. Hang on. You're taking over Professor Shibuya's position? I will be. Why? You're just so young and you're so young. Yeah. Okay, I said it right. So what? Is that a big deal? Masako pouts, visibly her brow furrowed. That's not what I'm saying. I want a head pat her, man. Damn it. It's probably because it's purple and pink. Purple and pink, man. Purple, my first favorite color. Pink, the second one. It's illegal to have purple. And on top of that, some pink. I will admit, even though she's cute, And I like Rebecca more. It's impressive. Well, that's not what I'm saying. It's impressive. You're what, 19? Just about 20, thanks. Your dad's been working in the field longer than you have been alive. It's amazing that you're taking up his mantle so soon. Masako doesn't respond, which is when I notice her gaze trailing off to the side. Yeah. Is something wrong? No, no, no. But when you put it that way, it suddenly feels a lot more daunting. You don't think I'm getting ahead of myself, do you? Shrug. Good question. Masako frowns at my response. I'm not discounting your skills, Masako, but Professor Shibuya is responsible for most of the cutting edge tech the agency uses to this day. There's some pretty big shoes to fill. Yeah. Masako lets out a quiet huff before shaking her head. Whatever, now it's not the time for my personal crisis. Let's focus on getting you guys out of there. While she searches, I glance idly at my surroundings. But it's not long before I start fidgeting. I don't like waiting around like this. We could get jumped any second by more of those goons. Keep me posted, Masako. Closing comes for a few minutes. Minutes. But it said minute. Gotcha. I let out a brief, shallow sigh. I need something to distract myself with, but what? Check on them. Oh my Johnny, it's like 10, bro. I suppose I should check and make sure those two haven't ripped each other to shreds. I step back into the room to find Lucy and Rebecca standing on opposite sides of the room, avoiding eye contact completely. I see Rebecca's taller. Interesting. Did we get everything out, ladies? Hardly. Fantastic. Maybe Masako was right about not leaving them alone. Neither of them seemed too keen on having a discussion at the moment. But at the very least, they have quieted down. Several more minutes pass, each second filled with anxiety and a tense, uncomfortable air. Not to mention the stench of death permeating the building. I think. Come on, Masako. Legacy, it's me. Finally. What's the word? Well, about finding you a place to hide. You aren't very picky, are you? Are we gonna, stay with you? Question mark. But Rebecca's the problem here. I'm not the problem. I have not played this one. My sweet sadistic sister. There's probably some stepsister kind of stuff. I did play two of those. One because I was pretty young back then. Well, I'm still pretty young. Hold on. One because, well, I just wanted to play a dating sim from Genius Inc. The other one, well, they were all very pretty, so I'm like, okay, whatever. So there is that. Was one with, I think, red or pink eyes, like black hair, and had like a good looking outfit. She looked like a model or something, very beautiful. Stepsister Shock, I think it was that one. If it was, oh my god. The fact that I even remember the name. You've got to be kidding me. This is where you want to hide? It's the only safe house available. I don't think the agency has used it for a few years. But even an outdated security system is better than nothing. I don't care about the security. This place looks like somewhere homeless people would hang out. Well, miss, think about it this way. If it weren't for us, you'd be dead. There's somebody out there that's pretending to want to help you and find you and whatever, but it's actually the person that wants to kill you. So your best shot is being with us at the moment. Because even if you return, then you tell like your dad or some BS like that, what happened and stuff. Well, um, so we were easily able to get to you. I doubt that we are the only person that's capable of doing it. So, it's not the time to be picky. Or rats. Or homeless, smelly rats. If you don't like it, you're welcome to try fending for yourself. No, not feeding. What the hell? Maybe I will. Then by all means, don't let us keep you. I mean, I will keep her. I won't. Looks like they're getting in each other's faces again. But it's still not safe for Rebecca to be on her own. For her sake and ours, I should do something. Call Rebecca's bluff. Oh my god, on Rebecca. Two and three, well, two is meh. It's like first one, simp. Second one, mid. Third one, do you want her to hate you or something? Hmm. At first, I wanted to be a simp, but now, call her bluff. You want to risk your neck out on the streets? Go for it. I just hope you'll be able to make it out of this rough neighborhood. Especially with your rich little face being broadcasted to everyone in the city. And even then, whoever wants you dead will probably just try again. But it's up to you. Lucy gets the faintest of smirks while I count the hairs. Rebecca, though, looks like she's been scared straight. Maybe I should have been a simp. Fine. I'll put up with this place for a little while. I guess. Then let's not waste any more time and get inside. The second I put my hand on the knob, the mundane looking door makes a heavy unlocking sound. Even swinging it open feels much weightier than your typical door. Deceptive secure. Hmm? No, deceptively secure. Okay. I bet this apartment looks much nicer on the inside than from the outside. Or not. Ew. How's this place even worse than that crappy train station? And even without the bodies, this place stinks. She's not wrong. It's clearly been abandoned for a long time. I look around the decrepit old living room of the tiny apartment. There's dirt and cobwebs everywhere. Not to mention rodents dropping and a foul smell coming from the kitchen. Rodent droppings. Oh my god. I'll have to do for now. Lucy flicks the light switch, and by some miracle, the dusty bulbs come to life. At least we've got electricity to work with, which is good because my phone is literally out of charge. Oh, I now notice the pistol she has. I thought it was just like some like walkie-talkie or something like that, man. You see the thing that the military used to contact each other? Yeah, those. Stepping into the room, Lucy glances around before taking off her blazer and throwing it on the couch. She sits down and takes out her phone. Hang on, aren't phones super easy to track? Lucy doesn't even look up to respond. Not if you know what you're doing. Speaking of which, Legacy, do us a favor and destroy Miss Knight's phone if you don't mind. What? Our phones secure enough to keep. No, our phones are secure enough to keep. Yours is not. But why do you have to destroy it? Can you just beef up its security like yours? I'm afraid it's not that simple. If Masako were here, maybe. But what about my pics and contacts and stuff? A smarter woman would have backed them up. Damn. Why you? I'd rather not smash the poor girl's phone. But Lucy has a point. Take the battery out. I don't know if we need to smash it. I think it would be fine if we just take the battery out, right? Better safe than sorry. But it's your call. Then you have it. They hear Huff again as she reaches into her pocket and removes the battery from her phone. Hey, it's better than being smashed. I tried. It's better, I guess. Yeah, exactly. Be grateful. Be grateful that I have a soft spot for you. That takes care of it. What's next? I'm going to do a little research and see just what we're dealing with. I'd especially like to know more about this Miss Anders and his private security force. Ugh, you mean Jordan? I hate that guy. It was his fault I was attending that lame party to start with. Suddenly Rebecca turns to me. While she's working on whatever, why don't you go out to get some food for us? You're joking, right? We just got somewhere safe and you want me to go out for some snacks? I'm sorry. It just so happens I didn't have a chance to get some dinner before I was kidnapped. Fair point, but it's still too risky. As much as I'd hate to say it, Legacy, she has a point. It We could be in here for quite some time, and I doubt anything we might find here would still be edible. You might be right, Lucy. Oh, you agree when she says it. Don't bring her to this, brother. I just ignore Rebecca's remark. I guess I can run out for a few minutes. I should be able to keep a pretty low profile as long as I stay in the neighborhood. Just to make sure you get something good. Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'd better come with you to make sure you don't screw it up. Now that is a stupid risk. Not even. I can absolutely blend in. I don't think so. I've got a scarf in my bag and a little makeup. A little makeup can make me look totally different. I cast an unsure glance in Lucy's direction, waiting for her input. But she's too distracted by her phone. It's risky. But at the same time, I'd feel better keeping her close. What should I do? How about now? I'm gonna waste my precious crystals, my diamonds on this. You gotta try harder next time. Too risky. I'll go by myself. Ugh, whatever. But if you mess it up, then I'll... Bye. I'm already at the door before she can finish. She did the same to us, kind of. In the beginning. Dipping before we could say anything else. Payback time. Given the circumstances, I don't waste any time fighting the nearest burger place. Once I've got a few cheeseburgers combos for everyone, I start to head back. The streets are fairly quiet, with only a few people passing by every so often. None of them so much as look in my direction, thankfully. It's not until two guys having a discussion pass by that I hear something interesting. Do you see those black vans circling around the neighborhood again? Yeah. Think it's the secret police or something. Could be. Damn it. I have to keep an eye out. I move as quickly as I'm able to without drawing suspicion. Thankfully, I'm able to make it back without being spotted. When I step back into the apartment, Lucy's on the phone. What do you mean, liability? I'm telling you, it was all a setup. Ugh, this sounds annoying. I'll be in the kitchen. Without another word, Rebecca takes her food and disappears into the next room. You're not listening. We had no chance to... Don't you hang up on me. I... Drag. Lucy flops down onto the couch, crossing her arms as she lets out a grunt of frustration. Approaching slowly, I ask about the call. Offer food. That sounded unpleasant. I sit down at my partner's side and unpack the food. I offer Lucy the share, which she accepts without a word. After a single bite, she stops to rub her temples in frustration. Who were you on the phone with? The agency. And what did they say? They said that they're cutting ties with our operation. Oh shit. Just tossing us right in the rubbish bin. You're joking. I wish I was. Our conversation is interrupted by the sound of quiet beeping. We look at our high-tech sunglasses on the table. Before long, a whistling hum joins in with the strange beeping. This can't be good. Oh shh. Lucy and I barely have a chance to shield our faces as the two pairs of sunglasses violently detonate. Circuits, metal, and melted plastic fly all around the room, leaving a smoking hole at its epicenter. What the hell was that? Lucy silently stares down at the crater in the table with a despondent look in her face. That was her odds of survival plummeting to near zero. What are you talking about? Because it was she talking about? Excuse me, I need a moment. Lucy rises swiftly to her feet and shuffles into the bedroom. I've never seen her look so genuinely upset before. Then again, she never did like being in situations that she didn't have total control over. Should I go talk to Lucy? Space? She's never been one to share her emotions. I'd probably get shooed away the second I enter the room. Opting to take the passive option, I sit back and dig into my food, all the while looking around at the scattered pieces of what used to be my sunglasses. I would have been a lot more hesitant to wear those if I'd known they could do that. Yeah, personally. Ooh, safety hazard. Several minutes pass before Lucy emerges from her bedroom. Or the bedroom. Yup, from the bedroom. It's not hers. She manages beeline for the couch to grab her jacket and slips it back on. Going somewhere? I am. This is the perfect time to nip out and gather some intel. Do you need help with that? I'll be alright. Besides, someone needs to babysit Miss Knight. Hey, rude much? I'll be back soon. Roger that. Be careful. Lucy nods as she departs, the door locking behind her with a heavy click. Girls like that are such a pain to be around. And you're such a delight. Looks like there's not much to do until Lucy gets back. I like this sassy remarks, man. I wonder how I could pass the time. Rebecca, do you want to have a talk with me? Try to chat with Rebecca. I don't expect it to go well, but I might as well try to engage with the princess. So, how are you enjoying your stay at this lovely establishment? Rebecca rolls her eyes and turns away to look out the window. Rebecca rolls her eyes. Oh, that's funny. Is that a negative review or you aren't funny? Well, it was worth a shot. An hour or two passes by with no sign of Lucy. Rebecca teed up a spot for herself to lie down and rest. Though she doesn't seem to actually be sleeping. The thought of catching some shut-eye runs through my mind as well. Suddenly, the security system goes offline without warning. What the hell? I jump to my feet and draw my gun, which startles Rebecca. What's happening? Someone's here. Get ready. Ready? Ready for what? With that telltale heavy click, the reinforced door unlocks and slowly opens. Prepared to fire at whoever might step through, I raise my pistol. It's definitely not Lucy. Someone found us. I hold my breath to keep my aim steady, finger resting on the trigger. Is that Mosako or something like that? When a figure comes into view and calls out, "Hiya!" Yep, I guess it right. Yay! we got this Secret Spy Operation Love. Part 1 has been finished. Dun, 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 dun. I guess see you guys in the next one.